Are we all on?
Yeah.
Sir.
You're telling me I'm loud? You're saying I'm loud?
Hey, what's up,
This
y'all?
motherfucker.
Welcome back to another episode of Tarsun Talks. Okay. Hi, I'm
Oh,
Tarsun.
Tarsun Talks, huh?
That's what I said.
I'm
so
Tayven.
genius.
Dude, Trump.
Don't hold it
Trump
that
gave him
close.
that
You know.
idea,
That's so
bro.
genius.
I'm
Shout out to
Tayven. I'm
Tron.
Tayven.
Anyways, hi, I'm Tarsun.
I'm Tayven.
I'm Lex.
I'm motherfucking Minho Jeong.
Yeah, he's back. I don't know if y'all like him, but he's back. Anyways, the question that I have y'all for
Stupid ass
today is, what makes you trust a person?
Damn. Right off the bat?
What makes you trust a person?
We did-
And then
we did
eventually,
woman last time.
we'll move on to like, what makes you lose trust in a person? Yeah. What are y'all's opinion on that? Just what makes you trust someone? Straight up.
First.
Y'all can go first. Whoever.
Bro, people with glasses are really trustworthy. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
It's kind of like something you have to form like over time. It's not like I can't like trust someone like right off the bat, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if they look nice, like I trust them.
What? He's like, it's something you have to form over time.
For real?
But if they look nice, I'm gonna trust them.
Like
What?
when I gotta take a shit somewhere and like, hey, can you watch my stuff? Like what level of trust are you saying?
I'm talking about like in a relationship to actually start a relationship with someone. Like not like a
Oh,
friendship.
romantic or
No, just like platonic.
Like
or,
relationship.
Just
or
to let
romantic.
someone in your life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah.
Okay.
Not just strangers.
Not just yeah.
Yeah,
Not just,
like
can you watch this real
That's
quick
like-
and you take shit? Not that type of relationship.
I think if they're nice, like if they're
yeah, if they're nice.
if they're nice, most of the times if people are nice, like genuinely nice, like with no like strings attached, then like you could probably trust them.
Yeah.
Like if I went out of my way, if you went out of your way and got me a coffee for like in the morning,
Yeah.
like I would trust you, you know?
Mm.
Acts of service then?
Yeah,
acts of service.
Low key.
Or like if they ask me, oh, I'm at 7-Eleven right now. Do you want anything?
Acts of service.
Acts of service,
Mhm.
Thoughtfulness.
thinking about you.
Mm.
Just like saying hi, hello, bye. Just a common thing.
Hi. Do you trust me?
What
You just
the?
say, hey.
Hey.
They trust you after.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
Dude, honest to God, I think like low key, I think I'd probably trust girls more than guys.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
agree.
I feel like throughout my life though, I've it's easier for me to trust a lot more girls than guys because I feel
Yeah.
like, well, okay, I think you guys can agree with me, dudes, that like with a dude's relationship, you literally just start dapping them up, and then from that
Yeah.
point on, it's just was good.
I
But
know.
like it's hard to actually like get to know a dude, you know, unless you
Yeah.
actually connect with them and all. But then for girls, I feel like it's easier to just talk to them because I actually want to know more about you, or like it's more easier to like just talk to them.
It's
in my
more
opinion,
easy to
at least.
connect. Not
In my
connect,
opinion,
but like it's just like easier to talk to them than dudes.
Like I know what you mean though. Like
Yeah,
you know,
like,
like it's like different when you talk to girls because then you have like more stuff to talk about. Because like when you're
Yeah.
with like your friend, you know, like if
Yeah.
I was with you, like actually no, you're a bad example because I actually talk to you a lot. But like if I was like with my friend like Leon or something like that, like
Oh,
I
that
would
was so weird.
I wouldn't talk to
I
him
was
that
like,
much, you know. Like I would like sit, like talk about some stuff, but then like most of the time like it'd just be like comfortable silence, you know.
Yeah.
I think that's also another thing. If I know someone, if I know I trust someone, I think I trust someone if I can have comfortable silence with them.
Yeah. We can hang out and like honestly we could not say a word for like each other for like a whole hour and then
Yeah.
like after we leave like, what's up?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like I think like if you're like on a car ride or something with someone, right? Like sometimes you feel obligated to say something because like it's
Yeah.
gonna be awkward.
Like, you have
Like
to
it's
talk
gonna
to
be
them.
awkward, right? But
That's
like,
not comfortable silence, in my opinion. Comfortable
Yeah.
silence is like
like-
you're on that same ride, but you don't
Yeah.
need to say a word to each other, and you guys
Yeah.
can just chill. Like,
And then like 3 hours later, you just like connect like
yeah, like
it's-
anytime you want, you can just like you just
Start
ask a
a
question.
con-
Yeah,
yeah.
you guys start a
Yeah,
conversation.
I agree.
How about you, Lex?
For me, trust isn't really just something that like comes easily to me. So I think, and as a girl too, I feel like even with girls, it's hard for me, and especially like because of how like girls talk shit about each other. It's just like it's tough. Either way, yeah, I agree though. Guys are really shitty like at communicating sometimes.
No, we are.
It's just the way like
I think we are.
society has like
So we live in a society. This is
Yeah,
what he's
no, I
saying.
swear to God, like society has like conformed this like notion that sorry, go
No,
crazy.
keep going.
No,
You're already.
keep
No,
going.
you're
You
Crazy.
already.
sound
Words.
studious right now, bro.
Yeah, it sounds studious.
Please
Like
put on glasses.
they're like
Oh.
they're like
Have a trustworthy.
like society has like
Damn, bro.
conditioned like men to like not share their feelings. So it's like
Oh
when you-
yeah, most definitely.
when you try and talk to another guy, especially as another guy as well, like guy on guy, It's like guy on guy relationships, like platonically.
That Pornhub intro plays.
Keep going.
Like it's kind of hard to like open up to each other because like you guys will think, well,
I'm sorry, guy on guy, open up. Sorry.
yeah, it's hard to like
Hard.
yeah.
Oh.
Stop, bro. Why?
So,
Why?
but aside from that, regardless of gender, I think trust is something for me that I do agree with acts of services, but for me, I think it's reliable. Like, if they show up for me, like, constantly.
I see.
If they show up, like, and, like, they don't flake on things, or if they show up in terms of, like, they show up mentally every time I'm with them. They show up, like, full attention every time I'm with them. I think that's, I begin to trust someone that's there as a constant. Someone that's constant.
How easy do you think you can trust someone? Like, if you become friends with someone, like, for the first time, like, how easily can you...
Good a month.
A good month?
Like it depends how long you hang out with each other.
There's a time
I don't
limit
think
on
there's
it?
a time
Yeah,
limit.
there's a
It's
time
not a
limit on
time limit. It's more like it's the amount of times you've hung out with them.
I think, for me, like, I low-key, like, trust everyone, like, I meet for the first time, right? Like, for me, like, I put a
See
level...
the best in people.
I see a level of trust, like, I have a level of trust, and it goes up or down depending on how much time I have in them.
Yeah.
Like points.
Well, not,
Yeah.
I guess.
No, I
I
Keep a
guess.
tally mark.
It's like a little, like, it's like, you know, like, they do something, and then they go
A
down.
little trend line.
Yeah.
No, but I see that too for me because I instantly see like the good in everyone I talk to, or I don't really like assume the worst in people for the most part. But then like little things that pop up here and then, like you lose my trust.
Yeah.
So I automatically kind of like give it in the sense that like, or not, I don't give it, but like I don't care. I'm not thinking about you.
Because, like,
right
it's
now.
kind of weird
True.
if you don't trust someone off the bat, because, like, how can you become friends with them if you don't trust, you know?
At that point, you're just gonna make enemies.
Yeah, so, like, of
If
course
you
you're
don't
gonna have
trust no
trust in someone if, like, the moment you meet them.
To a certain extent,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
a surface
like-
level of trust.
yeah, surface
Like,
level.
I wouldn't, like, you know, like, I wouldn't go, like, in depth about my life, like, you know, like, the hardships I went through, but I definitely, like, you know,
So,
I would
like-
trust you enough to, like, an extent, yeah.
No, so
you
like
said.
some like basic information.
Yeah.
Like how many siblings I have, like my birthday.
Okay, but I feel like those questions, like,
My zodiac
My
sign.
profile.
yeah, I feel like stuff like that, like, it kind of makes, like, making new friendships weird, though, if you, like, talk about stuff like that. That's pretty dope. But, what was it, like, I wouldn't ask someone, how many siblings do you have, or
Yeah,
what.
not like out of nowhere. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like if you start something with that, like for me, like if we started like, hey, if the first thing is like, yo, what's your major?
Dude,
like,
oh my
hate
God,
that's
oh
how you know
my
I don't
God.
fuck with you. That's how
Dude,
you know I'm not
oh
fucking
my
with
god,
you.
bro, that's what made it so hard for me to make new friends.
If that's the first thing I ask you,
Icebreakers.
Dude,
Yeah.
type of shit.
dude, like, oh my god, because then it's become so awkward afterwards, and like, you know, like, I'd say like a unique way, like, you know, like how everyone talks about, like, you know, like the first time I meet them, like, it's really weird, right? But like those people, like, I become close with, and like that's for a reason, because if they mess with that, like, you know, straight from the bat, like, you know, it's gonna be a good friendship, you know.
Yeah, I agree. Cause I feel like, yeah, and anytime like if I ask anyone like, yo, like, what's your major? What year are you in?
What do you like to do in your
What do you
free
like to do in your free
time?
time? What's your favorite food? Like
That's just this like climate though with
Yeah.
college. That's
yeah, in a sense, yeah, for a college thing, I feel like every person that I genuinely asked that to, I haven't hung out with them since.
Yeah.
Like, on God, because that's how you know the first impression is,
weird.
or it's not weird, it's just like,
Awkward.
forgettable. Yeah, I'm not gonna
Oh,
remember
yeah,
it for
yeah,
that.
I think
It's
so.
too common.
Yeah.
It's way too common.
Yeah, because I remember like for each one of you, I had like a vivid first impression.
Yeah,
No,
it's kinda-
you said you don't remember.
Well, first, like, you're
mine.
high as fuck. That was my first
Hey,
impression.
hey.
That was my first impression.
Don't
of you.
air
You're
that
high.
out here.
You're high as fuck. So like, that was like that's why like I'm still talking to you guys because that wasn't my first thing. Was like, oh,
Yeah.
Back to the trust thing, like, how many people in your life do you think you, like, genuinely trust? Like, you would deadass, like...
To what extent?
Like,
Like,
you
with
would
your
de-
life? Trust with
Okay,
your
okay,
life?
there's like, two different situations. You take a bullet for them,
Okay.
right? That level of trust, right? Like, that amount of trust. Or, something bad, like, super bad happens to you.
And I would call them instant.
Yeah, they would be, like, one of the first people that pop up in your mind that you would talk to.
Better
why'd you
question.
raise your hand? Okay,
Better
Yeah,
good.
why'd you
question.
raise your hand, bro?
Question.
What class you in?
If you here's a better one. If you walked into a room with everyone you've met in your life,
Who would you save?
Who would you find first?
Oh.
Who would you go up to first?
Oh.
To talk?
To talk.
Oh. I thought he was gonna make this some life.
to make it
No family members.
Like,
No family members.
hanging off a cliff and shit.
Oh, no
okay.
family members?
No family members.
Because everyone has a family member they can trust.
Yeah, like
definitely.
yeah, it's like your family. That's your
Because you
family.
spent because you spent your entire life with them.
You spend your entire life with them though.
Like,
It depends. It
I
depends.
choose you over
yeah.
my sister.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Sorry, sis.
Dude, I parked next to your sister today.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, in a room.
No.
Okay, so no family members.
No family
family
members.
We'll answer his and then yours.
Okay, walk me to a
I'll
room.
probably go to you.
I'd probably go up to
Think
you
about
too.
this
Yeah.
right now.
I'd probably go up to you too.
Yeah.
They
You were
look at
going
each other's
to
eyes
the
like,
I know he asked this question just to say.
Yeah, he
to
just
answer it.
wanted to. He just wanted to get the shit out of
Okay,
here.
That's
no
cute.
significant others.
You don't have to say a name. Just say
You
like.
can't say Tavo.
You just say like.
No, she can say Tom.
Why can't I say Tabo?
He's your family member.
He's. Yeah. Oh yeah. I
Oh
forgot.
yeah.
Yeah, forgot.
Um.
Yeah.
Ja.
Well, okay, I don't think time's a thing though, bro.
I guess, but
Okay, that's a whole different topic. Is
Yeah.
time is time
I
is time a
guess.
thing for your relationships and all? Does time matter in a friendship?
No.
Basically.
To me, no.
no.
To an extent. Like, if you
Okay,
guys
okay.
just
Why to an
met-
extent? Why to an extent?
It's like. So you fuck someone, right? One night stand.
Pardon?
It's like. It's like. How can I say
You're the one
this?
with the stable girlfriend right now.
I know.
I love how he's the one that brought this
Intrusive
up.
thoughts are winning, bro.
Intrusive.
I'm just saying, like, if you have a one night stand with someone, it's like. Actually, I don't even know.
You want to just stop that one?
You want to just cut it off
I
right here?
forgot. It's like, I don't know. It's like.
Okay, wait. Do you believe in like instant connections? Like,
Oh,
if-
definitely,
yeah,
If like
definitely,
if you just meet someone and you just like
Yeah,
yo, I
definitely.
really vibe with you and all.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, yeah. So you believe in that stuff? Like you can just meet someone and you just start vibing with them right away.
But I wouldn't, like, trust them with my life in a week.
Well, yeah, but like
No shit. I don't think anyone could do that, low key.
I don't think anyone can do that like in theory. But
I
I'm
think-
talking about like
The minimum, I think the minimum amount of time I have to spend with you for me to like actually trust you with my life is like probably like at least a year.
A year.
Because, you know.
Wait, but do you guys have people that you trust with your life? Though?
I
Going back to
I
the
genuinely
room,
do.
the room question.
I genuinely,
many?
I think I trust
Around
you.
how many?
Like I think you're one of those people, like low key. Because
thank you, but like okay, continue.
wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
No, I didn't think that. That's it.
Oh, for real? I didn't know. It's just because like
For real?
we spent a lot of time with each other, right? But there hasn't been one instance where I actually like genuinely like didn't like you at one point. Like there's times where like I got like frustrated, right? But that's just because of like volleyball and like we can't do anything about it, right? But like friendship wise, I've never gotten like like actually like annoyed or genuinely like annoyed by you.
You get done with me?
Huh? No. Well, sometimes when you do the Squid Game stuff, but like well, like that's not like genuine.
Like that. Oh no. my bad.
There's some times where like I think I'd be like really like I'd really focus on them, but then I end up not fucking with someone.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Or like maybe they had a really good first impression with you, but then after you learn them as a person, you're just like, or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many would you say that you would in a room have? Like,
Excluding family members.
yeah.
Are we doing like the trust with my life?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's just say that.
Probably 3.
3?
3.
I'd say 3 max.
I think I have a lot.
For real?
Really?
I think I have 10 plus.
For real?
Yeah.
Really?
That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just.
Like, I trust you with my life.
That's.
Yeah.
He's like, damn, maybe I have to rethink my theory.
I got
No,
4.
yeah,
I got
whatever.
4.
I got 4.
It's 4 now. It's 4 now.
I have 4 now.
How about you, Lex?
I have 2.
2.
Oh, yeah?
Nah, after that, 3.
Oh,
He meows.
I got
Cut that. I don't have more than 10. I have like 5.
okay.
5 or 6.
Yeah, I probably have like I probably have like 4 or 5.
He thought
too.
about those like 4 people that he cut out. I was like, nah.
You know what?
Like,
yeah.
nah,
No, I agree. I have like 4 or 5 where like I could generally trust
Really?
my life and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. 4 or 5. Damn, you guys
That's
have
not good. You got
a
2,
lot,
bro.
bro.
No, because
I
I feel
mean-
like go.
I think it's a good thing for both of you guys though, because for having 2, I think it's a good thing because then you genuinely know like that you have a good relationship with someone. But
Yeah.
it's also good to have like multiple people that you trust too.
Mm-hmm.
So
I agree with that too.
It's like it's not a bad thing to have a lower number.
Mhm.
Like, honestly.
It's true.
Yeah. What are some like what are some things that like would make you not trust a person at all? Like, other than just like being rude or whatever. Like, what are some like things where like
Dishonesty, bro.
Okay, elaborate on that.
Oh, I thought it was kind of honest, like obvious though. Like if they're dishonest, like you wouldn't trust them anymore.
But
Like,
what if it's
like
like,
That's a given, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
what if it's like a good lie, like
a good lie?
yeah,
Like a
It'd be
white
like
lie?
it'd be like
a white lie, yeah.
Wait, a white lie is just like a lie that's supposed to be
It's like-
to help someone, right?
Yeah.
I think a good lie would be,
Like if a mass murderer came up to your friend and said, "Where's Minho?"
Where are you going with
why
that?
are you
First is the
like
one
this?
night stand, and then he's
The
like,
mass
hypothetically,
murder.
if there's a mass murder.
I think a good lie is like if someone was talking. Actually, no. I think I'd rather have someone tell me straight up if someone was talking shit about me. Okay, this can be pretty controversial, but like if they act different around you, then they
Yeah, I know. I was about to say that too.
Yeah, like if they act different around you than with their other friends. Because if they act different around you, it could be like a good thing too. You know, like they trust you more.
I think it depends, yeah.
Yeah, but like I think that could be one of the things too, where like they act different around you.
Yeah. Like if I'm hanging out with like a new set of people, like if I hang out with a new set of people, like I act very differently. Like when I act with like you guys, you know,
Yeah.
acting like hella fruity and shit. But like,
Mm.
like when I'm like when I meet new people,
That's a
it's
flag.
like. My bad. I cut that out. When I meet new people, is much different than like how I act with like my closer friends, like you
Yeah.
guys.
Ooh, here's the thing. Can you guys tell when people are being genuine or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real, I think I'm low-key kind of oblivious when it comes to that stuff. Cause
Really? Mm.
I can't even tell when I'm trying to be genuine sometimes too. Like low-key.
Oh,
Dang.
I feel it. Because I feel like what really makes me like have trust or even get along with the person in the first place if I know they're being like a genuine person. And if they know they're actually trying to be themselves, not like they're just trying to fit in or they're just trying to talk fast.
Oh, that stuff. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know about y'all, but for me personally, I can tell when someone's trying to suck up to someone or someone's just trying to act a certain way because they want to fit in. It's like I can tell from their jokes, their mannerisms, and all that stuff. And I'm just like, if they're doing that, I just like try to ignore them or whatever. But if someone's actually being genuine, that's when I'll actually like try to go and talk to them. Actually try to, I don't know, start a relationship with them because they actually seem like a cool person and all.
I don't actively search for people. I feel like people just come to me, and
Damn.
like I don't know. I don't try to like, which is sometimes it's a bad thing, but
Is it?
Wait, how's it a bad thing?
because like I'm not like actively walking up to people.
Oh, I mean,
But just regardless, that's just me. But something that would like, yeah, I can tell. So like if they're code switching, I understand. Sometimes code switches are necessary. But if you're just being ingenuine, like I can, or if I just straight up don't like how you act in around a certain group, then I'm just not gonna. I won't point it out, but I just won't like.
I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Yeah,
I get
I'll
you.
make note. I'll take note of it.
Thinking of it, yeah, that's fair.
But for as of something that would break my trust, I guess it would be the opposite of like what gains my trust is just not showing up and not being there for me, obviously.
I see. How about you, Tayven? Do you have anything
Lose my
specific?
trust?
Yeah, that would make you like, genuinely lose your trust and be like, damn, you did that.
dude, I know you got no thoughts going on.
When he makes that face.
I know,
I know
it's like
that,
them
dude.
cogs ain't
Is it-
spinning.
The gears are not shifting right now. Lose my trust. It depends on like what situation.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
Give me a
obviously.
scenario. Okay, like give me a scenario.
Okay, a mass murder.
Well, like, have you ever lost trust in someone?
Yes. No. He said, not a thought behind.
He said-
And you're like, have you generally?
Oh yeah. Like
So like, what about that situation? Like, you don't have
Okay.
to go in depth about it, but like, what made you lose trust in them?
if they like if they don't do like. There's a lot of times like I would do group projects, like in school and shit, and like I tell them.
That's very surface level, bro.
Okay.
He
like,
said-
we're talking like relationship
That one
wise.
time in
Like,
sixth
Just
grade.
like yeah, friendships or.
He was on my plan.
Like, keep going on the group project.
Have you-
like
Wait.
if they don't text me first.
We both just. Wait a minute.
Alright, actually, I don't know.
Hold on.
Dude, I don't think I lost trust.
Have you ever had like a friend breakup?
No.
What?
Damn, for real?
Dude,
Yeah.
you're living a good life.
Wait,
Yeah,
a friend
actually-
breakup?
You
that's
guys
respect,
had
bro.
friend breaks, huh?
Wait,
That's-
actually, no, I don't, because
Wow.
I always make up with them. Like I was like, hey, I'm really sorry for that.
But like, have it like when before that you made up with them.
What,
and, like,
what was the fallout?
It's usually I'm the one at fault.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
He said, I'm the
Damn.
problem.
yeah. It's usually
I am
I'm
the villain.
I think I'm the villain. I'm the
You
villain.
realizing it yourself right now?
Yeah,
Damn,
no.
for real.
Yeah, I
Like
don't think
That's crazy.
I think I've been.
Are you on bad terms with anyone? Or like not bad
No.
terms, but like you not like certain people. Just straight up.
Damn, dead ass. Bro.
Yeah,
You're
I
not
think,
actually crazy,
like
bro.
I think every person I know of, like I can go up to them and say hi, what's up, and like give them a hug.
I think
That's
you are
wild,
You
bro.
are genuinely a kind soul, bro. Like
That's wild.
that's
wow.
that's crazy, bro. I
Yeah.
have never met anyone that had like.
yeah, I don't think I have any bad like even with like my exes and shit. Like we've like
Like you're still friends with your exes.
I'm not like friends, but
But
like
you guys are still like you.
like,
If,
we're acquainted still.
like you like they wouldn't like there would be like no bad.
No,
blood
there would be no
going on.
bad blood. Like
For damn, that is crazy, bro. I know damn well you got you got friend breakups, bro.
There's not. I wouldn't say it's my fault though.
I know, but like, what made you lose trust in them or something like that, or like, what made the friend breakup happen?
Let me think.
Have you had a lot or?
Some yelling.
I mean, there's the one that like that you know that maybe not like this
You're not
one.
even in the frame, bro.
Scooting.
That's whatever. But like, there's like one person, like I think I've definitely told you about this guy.
Yeah. No.
Where-
I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about.
So there's a guy basically who, like, one thing that I really think is super annoying in someone that low key. This is also one of the things that makes me lose trust in them. what the
Sorry.
what the hell are you doing, bro?
Continue.
Y'all go feral, bro.
Oh, caught it, bro.
Nice.
you be like me, but I'm like
Nah, but what was it? I think having FOMO is one of the biggest things that makes me lose trust in someone.
Oh, if they don't invite you out and stuff.
Or no,
Wait,
you're talking about
like-
like people having FOMO when you go out, right?
No, he's
Any-
saying
any-
he.
Or you being left out.
What, me? I never feel FOMO.
You're talking about people having
Wait,
FOMO when you go out, right?
Or like FOMO in general when other people go out.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
it doesn't have to be me all the time, but when they have like people with FOMO in general, bro. Like low key that makes me like lose trust in them, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, what were you gonna say though?
I thought you were gonna say
Yeah.
when you have FOMO. Go.
No, I don't have FOMO.
Oh, okay.
I feel like no, I'm going back to what Minho said. Oh shit, sorry.
Bouncing off the walls.
Dude, when people like exclude like if we're it's like if like us three are hanging out, right?
I'm not included. Okay, continue.
Yeah, like
Oh,
us,
I think that
like,
us three. I was like, okay.
Sorry, like this is for the boys.
Us three.
Oh, okay.
As in
Continue.
y'all.
The
Continue.
boys.
Continue. Continue.
Like I don't know. I don't know. It's like when someone excludes like
Yeah, like
someone yeah, like
I don't like people who can't read the room.
yeah, that
Well,
too. Yeah,
but
that's
sometimes like people are like genuinely they have like
a
there's,
better
like,
connection.
there's
with-
like a word for it.
Socially awkward.
Like for like I know what it is like, you know, in like my language, but then like it's like no intuition.
How do you
like,
say it in your language?
It's like inky basically.
Mhm.
Which is like they don't have like intuition of like what others like you
think
know.
they don't think before they speak.
Yeah. Well, it's not that, but it's just like
They don't know how others feel.
they can't like it's basically they can't read a room, but like they have no. They can't do anything.
They're
about
oblivious.
it. Yeah, they're oblivious. Yeah, like they can't do anything about it. Like they're like sometimes like they genuinely like don't know like what the room is like.
Mm.
You know,
Or like what the room's supposed to feel like, or the vibe
yeah,
in general.
Yeah. So I don't think you can really blame some people, but some people they can't read the room. And they make fucking jokes that aren't really good, that offend some other people. You know. Yeah.
I mean, it's just like
That's just a human nature thing.
personalities that aren't compatible with ours. But
I guess, yeah.
I think just as it's like fallout and stuff like with friends. What made
Yeah. How about like what your examples like? How did your friend breakout turn out? Like basically, do you like not like them or you can't fuck with them in general? Like if you see them, what you gonna do? You gonna
It's-
fuck them up or like?
When they put no effort into maintaining the relation. sometimes people distance themselves, right? Because they need space. But if that person doesn't reach out during that time when the other person is distancing themselves, then that just means that they don't care enough to like, you know, return to like a normal state of like being friends again. But some people, they realize that the other person is distancing themselves, but they don't care enough to actually, you know,
there's like
reach
two
out.
sides to it. It's like one where like you're genuinely, I feel like for that situation specifically is like if one person is asking for space and you said like there's two solutions. It's either one person, the person that's not like distancing themselves, right, is there. Dude, what the fuck am I saying? It's like,
You're on it though.
because you said that like if the other person doesn't reach out to the distancer, right?
Yeah.
It's like kind of fucked up, right? But it's like there's an other side to it too. It's like what if the person trying to reach out like doesn't reach out because they respect their distance, you know?
But what if you've been distancing yourself like for a really long time?
Then no, I get that.
Because
Yeah.
I think like for
This
me-
is to a certain extent. It's
Which is why I think most friendships naturally fall apart like that.
Yeah. But I think personally for me, I think a week is enough, low key.
Yeah.
If it's like if I can't figure it out in a week of like why that person is like distancing themselves from me, then that's on me because I don't like I would straight up just go up to them like, hey, like, you know, are
What's
we
up?
good? Is everything good? You know, because then I want to know why they're distancing themselves from
Yeah.
me. But if they haven't gone back to me in a week, right, that's when I start to get worried. Because I know for my friendships, right, like if I distance myself, that just means that I want some time like away and like to take a breather, and I'll come back to them on my own terms, right? But I'm not gonna like, you know, like I'm not gonna make things awkward. Like I'll distance myself, but I'm not cutting you off, you know.
Okay.
So eventually we return to a normal state, you know.
What about you?
For like,
Friend-wise, or just relationships in general?
oh, let's see. I was gonna. Okay, this for me.
How do
first.
people lose your trust? Yeah.
Basically, or the times that I've had like friend breakups with people, it's been like it usually ends like a fucking like hot ass mess. Like just fucking shit is going everywhere, and like I've definitely yelled at people for it, and I've definitely like got my point across and all that stuff. And then some people they see it clear, some people they don't, and it's just straight up. It's if at least because the least I want from a person is to at least see my perspective,
Yeah.
and at least acknowledge what like I'm trying to say, and
boss.
like
Your boss.
But yeah, one thing that I like to say, like, at least acknowledge what I'm trying to say and at least respect what I'm saying. But if you're just going to yell at me back and just, like, keep talking about, like, what you're trying to say and get your point across, then I already know this relationship is done. It's dead. And it happens it's happened with other people, too. Like, some people just, like, they're so blindsided by what they want to say, they're not listening to what the other person's trying to say to them. Even though, like, because in the grand scheme of things, we're both not right because we're both mad at each other. No one's really right in certain situations and all that. So people just want to get their point across and people just love being right. Like straight up. People don't want to be wrong.
I love being right.
Okay.
toxic.
What? Do you guys like being wrong?
Red flag.
No.
What do you mean?
Okay.
But like if people just love being right basically and they just hate being wrong. And that's straight up. And like it's fair in a lot of points, but like you gotta at least understand my perspective of where I'm coming from.
Like stubbornness, yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes people are just really stubborn about that, and that's
What makes you lose trust?
that's what makes
It's
me
also a
like
big
lose trust with
turn-off,
them and
not
just
gonna lie.
Big time actor.
yeah, PP goes down easy, huh?
Oh, not that one, bro.
Okay. Yeah, so that's at least my perspective on like stuff like that.
I think-
according to friend breakups, though.
So like, I find myself like a really irritable person. Like if something annoys me, like I won't hesitate, you know, to just like get really annoyed by it.
Yeah,
Hmm.
literally
Right.
every single thing I do. He's just like.
What the? No, like genuine,
No, I'm
like
kidding.
genuine, like annoyance, right? But I find it like with people like you, where I haven't seen you like genuinely get mad yet, like straight up.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. Have you guys like? What's your worst like fight that you've ever
Because
been in?
I've never actually heard. I can't imagine.
I've never seen him mad yet.
I can't imagine you yelling at
Have
someone.
you seen me mad?
Oh.
Actually, I've seen you annoyed a lot.
Yeah, I
Well,
can.
No, everyone does.
I think no.
Everyone
I've
does.
seen you at most annoyed or disappointed, right? But I've never seen. I can't like when you said that you yelled at like some friends before. I can't imagine that.
I don't
So
think
like
we've ever fought like.
I think
Right.
if someone can make someone as like you know like I think of you as kind-hearted. So if someone can make you like someone can make you like a kind-hearted person like annoyed, I feel like it's pretty bad.
I see.
Yeah.
So I feel like you probably haven't had any fights then, right? Because if
Me and him.
No,
No,
in
just
general,
any-
with all your
any-
friends.
yeah, okay, but have you?
Damn, you're
With
a really
like
good friend,
just
bro.
like with like just like friends in general.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. The people that I've like genuinely like fought with and like had like arguments with,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know them anymore. Like it's been all out the window because I've fought with people and like argued with them, but like it would either just like we just end up don't talking or like it's just straight up like maybe it's like we're acquaintances after that and that's it. Because after like we both get our points across, I feel like for all the people that I fought with this, I feel like we're just done with each other at that point and we just there's nothing else to say, there's nothing else to do. So
Yeah.
I think that's how it is for me.